Hello and welcome to this new section on setting the foundation of data-driven AI integration and the first lecture of that in this course, AI for Data-Driven Management Excellence. So in this section, we will give you a good idea of how to use AI for setting the foundation for data-driven AI integration. And we will talk about primarily in this lecture how to build the data culture, how to educate leaders and teams, and promote transparency and accessibility of data across departments. So that's what we will do in this lecture. So, what do you think you can do to build a data culture? How can you educate leaders and teams to rely on data over intuition and promote transparency and accessibility of data across the organization? How do you think what you can do? So, building a strong data culture is the most critical step for successful AI integration in any organization. And without a shared belief in the value of data, even the best AI tools will fail to deliver lasting impact. Now, what are the various steps that you can take to build this robust data culture that lays the foundation for data driven AI excellence? Let us take a look at that. So, first thing, what you need to do is to have executive champion data use in everyday decisions. So, you should have these executives championing data use. And second, you should encourage database questioning in the meeting. Like, if something is proposed or something is discovered, the executives must ask, so what does the data say? And they should also fund data and AI projects that solve real business problems. Now, how to make this happen? You can appoint a chief data officer, CDO, or chief AI officer to drive this initiative and include the data KPI in leadership performance reviews. So these are the two things that you can do to make this leadership commitment and role modeling happen. Second step would be to develop and communicate a data strategy aligned with the business goals and define how data and AI will improve decisions, customer experience, or efficiency. So that's what you need to do. Now, how to do that? You know, you can use real business cases like improving sales forecast accuracy by 20% to build buy-in from your senior management, right? And develop a roadmap with priorities. Priorities like governance, infrastructure, training, and quick wins. So that's what you need to do and how in defining a clear data vision and strategy. So, third thing to build a data culture to set the foundation for data driven AI integration, what you need to do is to break the silos, right? Make data easily accessible across departments and build self service BI systems using tools like Power BI, Tableau, and Looker. And use role based access control to maintain privacy and compliance. Now, what are the tools you can use for that? You can use data catalogs like Alation, Colibra for metadata, definitions, and lineage. And also you can use data warehouses like Snowflake, BigQuery for centralized analytics. The fourth step would be to invest in data literacy and training. And to do what you need to do is to train all employees, technical and non-technical, in basic data concepts like how to read dashboards, understand KPIs, and make decisions based on evidence rather than only intuition. And what are the approaches you can use to do this? You can create tailored tracks like executives, analysts, and marketers, etc. And use internal data boot camps like e-learning, like Udemy, and AI coaching sessions. So these are various ways you can, train all employees to read dashboards, understand KPIs, and make decisions based on evidence. Step five would be to create cross-functional data communities. And there what you need to do is to build data champions in each department set up data council to align on definitions, dashboards, and priorities. And some examples of this happening are like a sales analyst joins force with data scientists to model churn risk. That's a cross-functional work happening. And HR, finance, and IT collaborate on workforce planning using predictive modeling. So that's what you need to do in creating cross-functional data communities. Sixth step would be to celebrate data-driven wins. And there, what you need to do is to publicize success stories where data or AI drove tangible results. Reward teams and individuals who use data to solve problems or save costs. And how can you do that? Use newsletters, town halls, Slack channels to share data wins and give Data Hero Awards quarterly. So these are some ideas how you can celebrate data-driven wins. The seventh thing that you can do is to embed data in daily decision making. And to do that, what you need to do is to make KPIs and dashboards part of every operational review and require data evidence in proposals and business cases. And what are some examples of this happening? Sales pipeline reviews are always presented by the dashboards, and then you can say, yeah, that's data is embedded in daily decision making. Also, the budget proposals must include data driven ROI estimates. So that's what you can do to embed data in daily decision making. Then you need to also ensure governance, ethics, and trust. And to do that, you need to establish clear data governance, ownership, definitions and quality rules, address AI bias, data privacy, and explainability. And the tools that you can use for that are like data quality platforms like Talent, Monte Carlo, AI explanatory frameworks like SHAP and Lime. So that's what you can do in data governance, ethics, and trust happening. Then you need to start with quick wins use cases. And to do that, you need to identify low risk, high impact projects where AI can show quickly some value. And some of these examples are like demand forecasting, customer segmentation, and ticket classification. And why? Because quick wins will help demonstrate value, build trust, and reduce resistance. So start with quick wins use cases. The 10th step would be continuously evolve the culture with feedback loops. And there, what you need to do is to run regular assessments of data maturity, where you are in this data culture, in the versus the four stages of data maturity model that you see. Collect feedback from employees on the barriers to using data. Figure out from them what is holding them back from using the data, and reasons could be cultural, political, or technical. And the tools that you can use for that are like surveys, usage analytics from BI tools, and AI adoption dashboards. So like this, you can continuously evolve the culture with feedback loops. Let's summarize the checklist for building a data culture. So you start with leadership, where you promote and model data use from the leadership. Then you set a vision and strategy to align data efforts with business goals. Then you democratize data, ensure governance. Then you do the training of organization-wise. You boost the data literacy. Then you foster cross-cultural, cross-functional collaboration with communities, celebrate data success story, uh, and make data part of everyday decisions in operations, and address trust, quality, ethics, and compliance in governance, and deliver value with targeted AI and data projects for quick wins, and continuously evolve based on real insights with feedback and growth. So that's a list of things that you can do to build data culture. So what do we do next? So in the next one, we will look at the second building block of setting the foundation for data-driven AI integration, and there we will talk about how can you use modern data lakes, warehouses, and ensure data quality, governance, and security, right? And thus establish a robust data infrastructure. So that's what we will do in the next lecture. So thank you so much for watching this first lecture on setting the foundation for data-driven AI integration. I hope you're continuing to learn new things, continuing to enjoy, and I do look forward to see you again in the next lecture. Please feel free to message me if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer your questions, and do download the PDF file to take a look at anything that you need.